Stephen, you were saying that earlier, it's huge for them to have.
Yeah, I
back.
don't think at times this season, I don't think the squad's done enough for Celtic. Some of the games that these guys have missed, some of the guys coming in haven't stepped up. They've dropped too many silly points, but it is very hard to play down the significance of having Hatate and Carter Vickers fit for going to Ibrox. It's the toughest game Celtic have had, but they've got to have a bit of confidence going in, having these guys fit, and also they're playing against a team that they've beaten twice already. Psychologically, I think it's a big thing, the title race, when you feel as if the other team can't beat you.
Would you expect them to go the 90 minutes though? I know they're three different individuals.
Yeah, I do, because I think if they're fit, I think the drop off in quality is pretty significant. So I think Brendan Rodgers will be looking to get 95 whatever minutes we play on Sunday to get as much time out of them as they can.
Barry, what do you feel on all three?
There's the three probably most important players at Celtic, no doubt about it. You've seen the difference both of them made yesterday. Even it wasn't great in the first half, but the difference in the second half. And it takes you a bit of time when you're out for a few months. It does take you a bit of time to get up to speed, but they're so important. They're so important. Carter Vickers, Hatate, and Callum McGregor. I mean, I'm sure he'll start the game on Sunday. And if you look at that, Paul, that's your spine of your team. It's the most important part. Stephen will tell you that's where managers like to build, have a real strong spine, and the three players that I mentioned are part of that at Celtic.
And Ross, Matt O'Reilly back on it yesterday, would that be fair?
Yeah, no, definitely. It was good to see Matt back at it again. So as I say, just ahead of Sunday, it's massive as it is, and we know for a fact that we're going against a team that are very, very good and scoring goals, and I expect there to be a lots of goals on Sunday. I actually think it'll be 3 each. That's my funny feeling. I think it'll be 3 each. Yeah. And I think two teams are after this year. But I think for Celtic's point of view, I think having Carter Vickers at the back and Hatate in the middle, it's a massive boost, because Awata for me, he's one game you look at him and he's all right. Next game, I'm not so sure. But I think yesterday he looked good. But for me, Celtic's midfield on Sunday's got to be O'Reilly, Hatate, and McGregor if fit.
I don't think there'd be any doubt about that, Barry, would there?
No, well, if McGregor makes himself available, I think that'll be the three that starts at Ibrox. I think that's the strongest three for Celtic, if I'm being honest. Look, what is good as a stopgap. He comes in and does a job, because obviously Callum's been injured. But that, if you're saying every midfielder at Celtic's going to be fit, in my eyes, that's the strongest three for Celtic.
Stephen?
Yeah, I've got my team. I don't know if you I actually would play 4 midfielders.
Alright, Ross, do you want Stephen McGinn's team?
If he's got it there,
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So I think, Joe Hart in goals, Alistair Johnson, Carter Vickers, Scales, and Taylor. The midfield, I would have, I don't know how you would shape it up, who would be the one that kind of plays off the right, but I wouldn't play the two wingers on Sunday. I would go with Awata and Callum McGregor, with Hatate and O'Reilly.
Right. Maybe
one of them just coming in off the right, playing Dyson Maeda off the left against James Tavernier, and Kyle go through the middle. I think Nicholas Kuhn's definitely improved over the last few weeks, but I think it's going to be a really physical, aggressive game on Sunday. And I think the added presence of Awata in there beside McGregor might stiffen Celtic up a bit, and for what is going to be a really tough game for them.
Sounds strong. Barry, what do you make of that lineup?
Yeah, it could be the case, because I think at this moment in time, as I said, Rangers are playing well, but they're pretty physical, Rangers. I've noticed that, and I think they'll go that way on Sunday against Celtic. I think like Dijon Sterling will start on the right hand side, Silva off the left, and the three in the middle of the pitch would be Lundstrom, Diomande and Cantwell. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, because they've got options. Both Rangers and Celtic have got options, so I'm sure the managers are scratching their head just now, wondering what they're going to do. But come the middle of the week, that's when their minds are made up.
And what's the manager saying to Sterling? Make it difficult, try and exploit down the left against Greg Taylor and also Liam Scales.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, that's maybe an area that Rangers will try and exploit. Dijon's played there a number of times for Rangers. He's real physical, but he's a good footballer as well. John Sterling. He's not just a big physical, strong runner. He's actually a good football player. So I can see that way, because when he plays with Tavernier, they interchange really well. They work well together. But listen, I could be completely wrong. He might go with a wide player, but I would imagine he'll play with John Sterling on the right hand side.